In this video, we're going to discuss how to create event registration forms. To do that, just go to registration forms in the left menu. I have a previous one in here. We'll just trash that. Create new form. And you'll need a name for your form, something descriptive if you're going to have multiple forms. Doesn't really matter what you name it. It'll only be visible on the back end in your event selection list. Now, this page is very, very minimal right now, and there's not any way to create form fields on this page as you see it. The reason for that is because we have to immediately publish it after you've given it a name. And once you publish it, you'll see down here 3 form fields are created by default. Now these are mandatory form fields for every form. These 3 fields will be created automatically and they cannot be removed, deleted, or changed in any way. And they're pretty much the core of all registration forms and the minimum information that's needed to register someone. So coming back up here, you'll see the thank you message text area, and every single form, when someone registers to an event, they will be redirected to a thank you page. This is your thank you page text. So you want this to convey what you want the message to be for this particular form, and every form will have a different thank you page message. So you can customize this depending on, if you have, say, a painting class and you offer a different class, for different different dates and different events, use different forms. So it's really, really flexible, having a different thank you message for each form. We'll just add our message. And as you can see on the right side here, we have these tags that you can use to customize the form. So basically, if we copy and paste this tag in here, it will combine the first and last name fields and show John Smith, thanks for registering. And you can also add, all these different different fields and everything that are in here related to your event on your thank you page if you want. If you wanted to, show the location description again, you can do that. So it's very, very flexible. Now we're going to go ahead and just update this and save it again. Now, if you want to add more form fields, if you need more than 3, say we need another field for a phone number. This first field here is just the identification of the field. So you want to keep that as pretty much plain text, no special characters or anything like that. You can use hyphens or underscores the way I'm using here, but you pretty much want to leave it, no spaces, no special characters. And then this is the field title, is what's shown as the label on the front end for the form field. You can have a field description, basically how this tooltip looks here for this field. A similar one will be shown on the front end, and whatever you put in here, it will be shown on the tooltip on the front end. You can select from all these different types of form field types that we have here For this type, we just need a text field, and we want to make it mandatory for this field to be set up or filled out. You can have a few different validation rules here. We'll just use mandatory. The default form value, whatever you put in here, it will automatically fill this information out. So for example, if you're going to use a select field, there would be, you could say yes is going to be my default field value. Additional attributes, this could be used for adjusting the width of your form fields. We're not going to get into that right now. It's just basic attributes, HTML attributes that a form field would have. Some styling, things like that. So for this, we're just going to stick with the text field, and then we'll save it. And you'll see it's added right to the top. It does not mean that it will show up at the top. It is ordered in order number 4. And if we update here, that will save everything. And then your new form field or form is all ready to be selected for when you create your event for the first time, which we'll discuss in another video.